the last video in the series, and it's coming a little bit earlier than expected. I was hoping the last video would be the race day summary, but unfortunately injuries conspired to mean that I can't take part in the Vitality 10K in London. If you've watched any of the videos in the series so far, you'll see that training hadn't gone to plan anyway, and I was managing an injury. But it was a minor one, and I was confident I'd caught it in time, was doing the right things, coming back gradually, and even if a PB was off the cards for the race day itself, I was hopeful I could get around and enjoy myself and just do whatever I was capable of on the day. But over the course of the last week, it's become clear that in the process of managing the injury, I've obviously been compensating for it without even realising, because I've picked up a couple more niggles along the way, which have gone beyond that now and become things that need treating in their own right. In hindsight, I've made a couple of really rookie mistakes as well in the management of this injury. One of them being changing my shoes. I'd gotten to the stage where a couple of pairs of shoes in my rotation had reached the end of their life, and instead of preempting that and introducing a new pair gradually, I threw them away, replaced them, and my feet behaved differently in them. Not to the extent of it being a problem long term if I'd done it properly, but suddenly switching from the shoes I was using to my new ones, and that coupled with the injury that I was rehabbing and the way my biomechanics work slightly differently in them, means that I've just created more problems for myself. So I've made the sensible decision and backed out of the race.
Side note, this will be my first ever DNS, so at least I've achieved something for the first time.
I'm going back to the physio this week to see how much damage I've done and what I need to do to recover from that. Yeah, it's frustrating, but as we always say, the progress isn't always linear with the running journey, so I need to do what I need to do to get right, especially when you consider that I started this series as part of a more long-term goal towards the Paris Marathon in 2024. And what I don't want to do is injure myself now to the point where I'm not ready to start that marathon block. So yeah, it's disappointing, especially from the standpoint of this video series, where it feels like I wanted to bring you along on a journey of my training towards 10K PB, to not being able to show you much training at all along the way, to now not even being able to show you how race day went. So it's become a bit of a damp squib, but that's the way things are. I'll step away from this, get my physio treatment, get things right, and then hopefully make a more eventful video series when I get into some proper training again. For now, I want to use the injury outage to step away from running for a while, and then when I do come back into it, just try and reconnect with why I fell in love with running in the first place, instead of training goals and races and PBs being the be-all and end-all. I want to get back to the things that made me love running in the first place, and then have the success and the PBs and the appetite for training be a byproduct of that, just enjoying what I'm doing. So yeah, if you have watched, sorry it's a bit of an anticlimax to the series, but I've enjoyed making these videos, so I'll continue to do so, but hopefully when I've got something a bit more substantial and a bit more fun to show you. Thanks guys.